Hey guys, this is AC Locke here with SoftWash Systems, and I got Peter here from Maxx Wash, and you're servicing the San Francisco Bay Area and Silicon Valley, right?
Correct.
Correct. And Peter's been with us actually a while. He's already got one truck with us, but you just got done getting this beautiful truck here. We've affectionately called this the Drone Daddy. So this is not only our normal SoftWash System skid, but it's specifically equipped for doing drone cleaning, which means you can clean to how many stories?
You can go up to 10 stories or higher.
10 stories or higher. And so where you might have to use lifts or do rappelling or dangerous stuff, now you could just fly a drone up there, attach to hoses with different cleaning solutions, and treat the building with a drone, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a new technology, so we're one of the first ones, and this is basically state of the art. Yeah, thanks to you guys.
Cool. So we're just really excited about this truck. Peter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell your customers about what makes this truck unique and what soft washing is, and some of the extras that have been added on here for drone cleaning.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so you may or may not know, but soft washing is the environmental friendly alternative to pressure washing. We use water-based biodegradable chemicals. They emulsify dirt and grime, kill algae, mold, mildew, lichens, bacteria, all chemically without the damaging pressure of pressure washing. The chemicals last 4 to 6 times longer than pressure washing because we are actually sanitizing the surface. We achieve a 99.8% kill ratio on those surfaces, and that's why it lasts much longer. So let me tell you what makes soft washing very different than what you may be used to on exterior cleaning. Well, it all starts right here with our Blend 6X unit. Now our Blend 6X, we call it the 6X because it blends together 6 different products, soaps, chemicals, conditioners, neutralizers, fragrances. It's really cool. And we're blending by and large water, bleach, and soap into a cleaning solution. Now, bleach isn't a bad thing. Bleach is actually naturally occurring. If you go to Lake Lucero in White Sands, New Mexico, bleach naturally occurs. It's biodegradable. It's actually a great product when used correctly by a certified company like Maxx Wash. And so we're taking sodium hypochlorite here and different detergents and surfactants, different finishing waxes that make your property hydrophobic, different scents, and different conditioners for fibers and like canvas or shingle roofs or wood, anything with a fiber. We use this conditioner, and we're able to not only clean and sanitize the surface, but also re-moisturize it and bring it back to help almost restoring it. Okay, if you come over here next to this, we have what we call our Rinse DC Plus. Now the Rinse DC Plus is a 12-volt system just like this system. This is electric powered equipment, which is very cool. No fossil fuels used here. And this here rinses away that soft washing solution once it's emulsified the dirt and grime on your building to where we can just easily rinse it away at 7 gallons a minute at about 100 to 120 psi. So very gentle. Added on to this is our plant wash neutralizing system. Now what that does is it comes in and it neutralizes the sodium hypochlorite, which has some salt in it, and it's a little caustic, so that it doesn't hurt the landscaping. We actually guarantee that we're not going to hurt your landscaping, and that's really important, especially for the environment. Right next to it here is our Terminator. Now this is a very powerful DC pump. This is a DC electric pump like a lot of electric cars nowadays. Doesn't run on fossil fuels, but is a much higher pressure, much higher GPM pump than our application pump. It's 7 gallons a minute at about 230 psi because we have to be able to pump rinse water and other chemicals up 10 stories with the drone. So this particular unit is just for the drone. Down below it, we have some other mixing valves for the power washing system that's on the other side for adding soaps and detergents to power washing. And then when we get done cleaning your building here, we have our Phantom Window Works Shadow RODI 80 unit. And this unit right here allows us to make 0 TDS, absolutely pure water with no minerals in it, so that when we rinse surfaces like windows or highly gloss painted surfaces or polished stone, it rinses away and it dries absolutely spot free. It's very, very cool. All of this is on an 8-foot skid. Now we do have some stuff on the other side of the truck, but I really want to show you kind of the heartbeat of this back here. And it's really, really important, especially if you're environmentally conscious. All right, in the back of this truck, you'll notice we have a bank of 5 Group 31 batteries. Now, this truck is a fossil fuel powered truck. But what we do is a very cool little trick is we take the alternator that's already on this truck that's charging the starting battery. Once that battery is already fully charged, all of that electricity that the alternator makes goes to waste when people are driving down the road. We use DC stealth charging technology on this truck, and it allows us to reharness that electricity that's being made by the alternator anyhow and bring it back and put it into this battery pack back here. And that allows us to go ahead and capture and collect that energy that would have went to waste to power this entire piece of equipment, except for one thing I'm getting ready to show you on the back. But 80% of all of the cleaning now that's done on your home or on your building or on your high-rise project is done electrically now, which is very, very cool, and it adheres to all the new California laws, just limiting or outlawing all these small gas-powered engines. Okay, so it's very cool. We're able to reharness that energy. It powers our hose reels back here, so we have a soft wash reel, we have a bulk rinse reel, we do have a power washer on here that does use gas, but it uses very, very little gas. Okay, and then we have our pure water reel up here. So back here's the batteries. That's really cool. And now I'll show you this side of the truck, which is very, very interesting. Here at SoftWash Systems and at Maxx EcoWash, we use water-based, biodegradable, low VOC, non-hazardous chemicals. It's part of our Good Stewards program. So in these small tanks here on the side of the truck, we have all of the soaps and detergents and antimicrobials and conditioners and the scents that we talked about on the front of the truck back here in these tanks. So we have our Restore, we have our Green Wash product, we have our Terra Wash product, Final Wash, which is that hydrophobic soap, okay, that we spray on the building and has a wax in it that makes your building repel dirt, grime, pollen, all those types of things. We have our Rain Fresh, and then of course the plant wash that we use on the Rinse DC unit. Okay, so all those soaps are right there. And then we have a small little 8-gallon fuel tank on here, gasoline tank, that does power this GX690 pressure washer. Now this is an 8-gallon a minute pressure washer. It's about 3,000 pounds per square inch, but this is absolutely necessary because to wash buildings with a drone, we can't put a brush on them and scrub them. So we do have to use some pressure. So this pressure washer is large enough and strong enough to go 10 stories up in the air and have the head pressure to be able to clean the buildings. If it weren't for going 10 stories up in the air, we wouldn't even need this on the truck. But remember, this is only about 10 to 20% of the time we're ever going to use this little gas tank right here. Most everything else on the truck is DC electric powered, which is pretty cool. Hey, listen, if you're interested in having your building clean, your home, your apartment community, anything that you would have traditionally pressure washed, have it soft washed instead, and possibly have it done with a drone, okay, to limit exposure and liability from falls, from rappelling or scaffolding or using lifts, you want to give Maxx EcoWash a call, give Peter a call. Their phone number here is area code 650-898-MAXX, which is 6299. That's 650-898-6299, or you can get them on the web at maxecowash.com. They are a SoftWash Systems authorized professional there in the Bay Area, serving the greater San Francisco Bay Area and Silicon Valley. And as always, this is AC Lockyer with SoftWash Systems. Go forth and prosper.